And welcome back to another episode of Walkthroughs, a Let's Play of, or, no, wrong intro. And welcome back to another episode of Start Being Alpha on this one. We're playing Stonehearth again. Alright, let's continue. With what? Okay. How's everything proceeding? Well, I can't promote anyone. Also, of course, I want to lose my last worker. Okay. No, I wanted. Crafting benches, what you got? Working on that. You still need to be leveled up? Yeah. Oh, you still need to be leveled up. You're not making anything. Let's fix that. Well, we're going to need a ton of windows. And do we have windows in the carpenter building? Yes, we do. We have the wood. Well, Q anyway. Well, that's not good. Oh, missed. Ah, mouse controls. Actually, I unplugged my mouse, so it gets more sensitive. Well, it has three sensitive things, and sometimes it gets more sensitive if I unplug it or do weird things. 23 windows should be fine enough. Alright, let's see. Aw. Yeah. Aw. Alright. We're going to need more trees, I would say, because we're out of wood, aren't we? Yeah, we are out of wood. Yeah. Well, I don't need these trees. We can always put them back later. Well, we can't put back the pines and junipers, but oh well. Oh, there's a treasure chest right there. And it's not guarded. Oh, yes it is, never mind. I have to explain why I didn't get to it before. I thought she was a tree. I guess 4 times speed. And we are harvesting the berries. Yes, we are. Making sure these don't have berries on them. I mean, the berries on the ground, so yeah. Oh yes, our one worker and carpenter. There we go. And the carpenter's having to do all the work. Alright, got wood again. Oh yeah, seeing the soldiers reminded me of something. Yes, in today's episode Tuesday, we went over how they're improving combat. Like how the which was actually added in the last update. And they wanted to actually they wanted to save it to Alpha 17, but they figured, you know what, they should just spit it out as a they should just release it as part of Alpha 16 as opposed to just Alpha 17 or one of these oh, or one of the Steam updates. Oh, we got 2 helmets. Nice. No, it's not selling anything quite yet. 4 times speed. So yeah, one of the ways they're doing is making AI archers kite, as well as making enemies, or as well as making your halflings do all the basically make your halflings if it's a fair fight, except one enemy has less health, or if it's just a fair fight like 4. They use the example of 4 footmen versus 4 normal goblins. Well, what your footmen will do is they will actually team up on the one goblin, so the other goblins can really attack. Well, it won't be equal fight. You know, basically how they put it is this goblin here is fighting that guy, that goblin there is fighting that guy, that goblin there is fighting that guy, and that goblin there is fighting that guy. Hold it. And basically, they use the example that in RPGs that you like to attack one target. They put all your people attacking one target. That's not necessarily something I do. But it's something I sometimes do, so yeah. And another thing that they stated is they wanted to, where is the combat? All the way over there. Oh, and there's zombies. Fantastic. Alright, squad, prepare to defend location. Also, they're changing defend location to actually mean defend location, as in your people will not move from that spot. And if you have them defending, like, let's say, a house, or they have their own little barracks that they have them defend, then they will actually eat and sleep in that location, so you don't have to worry about them wandering off. Which is pretty cool. You can always let them defend that one spot. Here they come. You know what? Our guys need experience, so go ahead. See how they're defending location. And when they defend the location, very similar to an RTS, they will not go ahead and they will not chase the enemies. But since we want them to chase the enemies, you chase the enemies. That's not what I want. Everyone focus. 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 Everyone focus. Fire. Trees. What are you doing? Why are you walking in that direction? That's not where the combat is. There you go. Okay, I want you to attack that skeleton. Since he's stuck behind you. Yeah, he's gone. Nah, what are you? That guy. He's not very good. Get back here. Why are you running that way? Okay. Red squad dismissed. Oh, they dropped. Oh, they dropped. Threat for us. That's cool. I think we actually need it. I like 4 times speed. Oh, actually, I want to change. Oh, wait. Were one of them trying to go back to get an item or something? No combat? Okay. Yeah, this doesn't need to have melt bars, pelts. Thread tools are fine, but all the rest no. So yeah. And they also thought about using a mechanic with AI, but they figured, you know what? One, it's not fun. Your Hearthlings get owned if all of the bad guys go after one of your guys, and B, another mechanic that they just introduced is the ability to, or that they will introduce anyway, is that your Hearthlings will go after the weakest opponent, as in the opponent with the least health. And they thought about and actually tried making it so the AI does that, but they figure, but from testing they saw that the AI, is kind of, well, actually wreck you if they do that. So yeah, so they're not doing that, and they figure maybe later that they will make it so if an AI has a leader, if an AI squad has a leader with it, then they will then they will then the leader will tell them to attack the the leader will basically tell them to be smart. There we go. All right. Oh yes, and someone that's been commenting on the last 2 episodes, that'll be Caleb Adams. He's been commenting that I should do more of this, and don't you worry, I'll be doing more of these. I just like to have this as my Monday series, or also be doing nothing more, or else I would do one of 2 things either I just play all this and won't play any of the games, which would be bad for my channel because I won't get anything done. And two, another reason why why this is a weekly series instead of doing it all week long or just whenever I feel like it, is because if I don't have this weekly series, I might not necessarily have a reason to play the game, or might forget about the game for a little bit. So yeah, those are the reasons why I don't do more of these during the week. I just do 1 video a week. It seems to work fine. And thank you for commenting and asking for more. That's completely fine with me. I know some YouTubers are like, oh, that. I know some people are like, oh, just let him do the thing or stuff like that. But no, I appreciate every single comment, no matter what is in the comment. We could start selling stuff, but no. Button feed. Carpenter level 3, which means we now have access to bows, which means swap it over. No, not yet. Was it then? 4. Okay, fine. My trees look like growing up in normal time, like that, just like in fast time, except like in fast, well, super speed is what it's called, right? Yeah, just like in super speed, but slower. But still very poppy. All right. Yes. No. Yeah. Oh. But we're working on it. We're level 3. Yeah. We need people. We need people. We need 2 farmers at least. We need more women to be archers. Speaking of, what's your levels? Oh, I just realized. Oh, you can see the level right there. Okay, that makes sense. You're only level 1, and they need to be level 3 for bows. Fantastic. Well, we got saplings now, which means we probably should start planting our saplings immediately. In the growth zone. Oh, don't. Fine. Be that way. Just put them wherever. I could put them in lines like I did last time, but no, that's no fun. I'm trying to recreate a forest with just oaks. I guess what they could do later is add juniper trees and, well, the rest. Junipers and pines, so you don't just have forests of oak if you want to repopulate the land with more trees. Is where we've been keeping them. Oh, yes, what you got? Nothing I can want our forts, so yeah. Let's put this tree down. To me, I feel like the trees are late game for some reason. But I don't think they really are. You can do them whenever, like I'm doing right now. And it probably is a good idea to do them whenever because, well, you have trees, and I think I put them too close together. I don't think you can undo them after you plant them. I could be wrong, but yeah. Watch out for the combat alert. Oh yeah. Oh well, fantastic. They decided to spawn 2 giant zombies guarding stuff. Wait a second, is that a male one? Yes, it is. And he's showing some bones there. You should have that looked at. I was thinking about attacking the lady giant zombie, but this guy just showed up. And I could be wrong, but they might support each other. If not for their AI, it's the fact that they are right next. It's the fact that they're right next to each other, and our guys and gals will be fighting, well, 2 zombies at once. At their current combat strength, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, I do like these lines. Kind of wish there were more. I kind of wish there were more. Well, I kind of wish there were less, developer lines and more normal lines in case you wanted it that way. Like I kind of do. I know it's fine. Oh, another thing that they I forgot if I actually said this or not. I know I thought about saying it, but I kind of forgot if I did or not. But another thing that they went over in this Tuesday is the fact that they were not went over, but they mentioned it on the side when they were talking about the when they're talking about how your people will attack different targets. Well, basically, they kind of want this game to be more. Well, they want this game to have less micromanaging. Basically, make it less like RimWorld. They didn't actually say RimWorld. They actually didn't say like less than it is now, but like less than like because in RimWorld, from the videos I've seen, and I've seen videos from all versions of RimWorld up to a couple months ago. Basically, in RimWorld, when you go into combat, do you have to command your people individually like an RTS, or else bad things will happen and they won't fight. However, Stonehearth apparently wants to go a different route, which has been obvious by the fact when they had combat, well, it's kind of obvious because we got these for controlling our team, and it could be more micromanaging, but yeah. So yeah, they don't want it to be micromanaging. They don't want you to controlling your units individually. They want it to be basically you are the guy governing the town, and they are your soldiers, and they do soldier things in defense of your town. You don't have to be down there giving every single order all the time. Kind of like that. Again, they didn't really go into detail, but that's what I got from what they said. So what do I think of it? Well, I do prefer the RTS method of RimWorld, but it's not a bad idea to have it so have a game like this where you don't micromanage everything. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, you got towns where you don't micromanage the combat at all. I mean, like you can barely control where people to, you can barely control where people go to fight. So yeah. Which for towns works just fine because towns has the concept of basically you're building a town over a dungeon to you're building a town over a dungeon to basically attract adventurers who go down to the dungeon and fight. So it's not like that. Removal is not like that. And again, it works for farmer. Okay, you've been a carpenter. Um, what was I saying? Oh yes. Yeah, so that's fine for towns, but for Stonehearth and Rimworld, aw, arrow, aw. Alright. We'll get that net worth up. Are we out of what again? That's a dumb question. Actually, that's a smart question, but in case they somehow hauled and used up all the wood in between last time I looked at it, but no. No, we have enough wood. This forest. We could chop it down since they're all little oaks, and we can definitely replant that, but no, I'm keeping that there for right now. Yes, plant the trees. With your hammer. I'm trying to figure out a way to make sense, but no, that doesn't really make sense. But hopefully these trees are not close enough, or not too close. These might be, but those aren't. These might be, but yeah. I guess it would be nice if there was a way, and that'd be nice that when you pick the tree and put it down, they had a little radius showing you, oh, by the way, the tree likes to grow in this radius. If it's not, if there's another tree or object in this radius, it might not grow as well. So yeah, again, can we move the trees? No. Tree sapling. Plant in the earth and watch it grow. Alright, so this is Earth, apparently. Or this is a Earth, anyway. They call this place Earth, whatever. They know whatever planet this is, wherever, it's called Earth. Which is kind of common in fantasy for them just to say whatever and call planet Earth. I mean, it's more modern fantasy and just people that, fantasy of ritual war that has, their planets actually named differently, especially if they're really different, like different moons and stuff like that. Or just how the Earth works or how their planet works. Alright, more tree saplings? Yes. So let's give it a little bit more space than what I've been given. But man, I love the playing trees. feature. I mean, wasn't needed until recently, but still. I also love the whole line thing, showing the path thing. I know it's meant to be more of a developer thing, you know, to let you basically show exactly where people go for pathfinding reasons, but eh, it's still could have on in case you want to know where someone goes or what's going to be picked up next. Yeah, there's a carpenter doing work when you should be copying things. Yeah, actually, you can't turn that off. Everyone can haul. Oh, everyone can haul. All right. Should I tell the carpenter not to haul anything anymore? I mean, everyone can do it, but then the carpenter is good at hauling wooden stuff around town. A trader approaches your town. Hold it. A trader approaches your town. Hello, there's rule number 44. I'm just passing through, and I'd be willing to make a trade or two. If you're interested, if you make me 3 farmers hoe, I'll be back in 1 day, and might be able to get you Tombstone Mall in exchange. Sound good? Alright. Basically, malls are. I think that's what he's saying. Malls are basically advanced clubs. It's to put it very basically, but no, malls were used in medieval times to dent armor to make it so you can't move as much, as well as it would suck to get in head one because if it's not spiky, then it would knock you out, and then it would be bad. But if it was spiky, it probably would kill you because malls are meant to do blunt damage as opposed to penetrating damage. Um, when will you be back in 1 day? Um, how many hoes do we have on hand right now? 1. Sure, I can try. Not like there's any downside to trying. Animal speed. Alright, plus we need our... Oh, well, you're done with the windows already. That is why you're moving stuff around. Alright, we need 3 hoes. There's that one still on my 1 left over. And how close are you to level up? Orders. Oh, this is the fast way you get to orders. Alright, good. You got this. You're level 3, but how close are you to leveling up? Oh, not even halfway. I just passed a third. Fantastic. Actually, speaking of, how well are our footmen leveling up? That's not what I want. That's not what I want. This is what I want. More info. No, not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight those zombies anyway. I was wondering if we had a lady footman. Yeah, we do. We have a female soldier. That's fine. I think I should have gave a lady example when I was giving those examples. Oh well. No one has the helmet yet? Can anyone equip the helmet? Okay, I actually don't know. Helmet, what are you? We get 4 of the bloody things. Let's skull cap. Protection for your head. Level 2, that would do it. Then they're confident enough to wear the skull cap then. Well, do we wait and get attacked and keep leveling up that way? Or should we go after the giant zombies? I mean, we can always retreat. I can always save scum. Either way would work. And are we... Oh, that's that question. Alright, hold it. Before we do anything, are we out of wood? We should not be out of wood. Or it's just no one hauling anything. Well, we only have 1 builder, which does not matter either. Alright, again, where's the combat coming from? Invaded the project. Oh, no! Yeah. Yeah, they came all that long way there, and they just now notified us of the enemies, which is entirely possible, or they spawned right around, basically in this bubble, which again is entirely possible. And I'm quite sure you expand your base in terms of how stuff will spawn on you. Is it building buildings? Can you put fences down? What is it? Stockpiles work too? We'll see. I'll figure that out later. Well, we're at Squall. We got 3 of the little stone guys, and we're going to need to take them out. Proceed over to the in between Copter Building and the barracks. We need you there now. Where are they now? Oh no, they're patrolling way over there. Oh, fantastic. Oh, okay. You got this. Um, yeah. I forgot about that. Okay. You're doing that weird thing too. Okay, attack. Actually, defend. Attack, please. There you go. That's what she was waiting on. Not only these guys are much of a threat. Just dismiss and see what happens. They're attacking separately. They're attacking separately, but then again, they engage separately too. Pretty sure what I said. Oh, the enemy deciding to engage on you now. They're down and good. Alright, Red Squad dismissed. Oh, right, I told them to stop moving, so the third member of Red Squad actually didn't get over here. Right, forgot. My bad. Forgot about that part. Okay, that's the, that is the second hoe. And now you see why I hold Carpenter in such high esteem. They're so awesome at doing everything. And also, have we had someone like her be a carpenter more than once? I'm pretty sure we had someone that her style be a carpenter more than once. If I told her not to haul, then she won't be able to go get that log. Alright, 4 times speed. The Lego bar. Shelf keeping, alright. So you want I'll be down. You don't want that to be up like we've been having a couple of times. Also, if it goes up, then you know that you either got no work or the game is being weird. Yeah, I mean, they did talk about that problem I had I've been having, I had constantly for a long time where my people would just stop doing stuff. And when they did say about that problem, it would basically, they'll be saying, oh, it's because people usually get that because lots of people in their towns. Where we only had like 12 people max. And that was like a 20 plus people problem. So yeah, and also a problem with sleeping bag availability, but I not only did I get it on small towns, but I also got it in basically not in between versions, just in between sessions. So yeah, but thankfully that's been fixed because I haven't had a problem yet. Yeah, remember there's rule number 43. I mean, it's hard to forget. It's been so. Yeah, I know, and I know it's so hard. I know it's hard to forget because it's been so long ago. But anyway, basically we were able to go through we can still play that now and still work, but you saw what would happen if we went back. It would be extremely difficult because our progression would be different than what they planned for. Aw. No food. Yeah. Aw. Okay, that is a problem. That is a problem. Yes. Yeah, it is a problem. I haven't had that problem before. In all the Stonehearth versions, that was the first time I had that problem with the food. Yeah, I mean, it's not a lack of berry bushes, it's the lack of farmers. Hey, they're planted. Now let's save the girl. At least, they grew a little bit at least. I killed it. I swear there was a berry bush up here, wasn't there? Oh, was it that berry bush I'm thinking of, the one that they're guarding? Oh my word, did they take down 2 berry bushes, put their chest there? And are you losing health? Wait, actually no, it's over. Yeah, it's over here. All right. That was one too because we exploded that far. All right, normal speed. What you got? Oh, yeah, the stone stuff, but we don't really need the stone stuff right now. Do you want to sell anything? No, we don't have that much stuff to sell. I mean, we could sell the flowers and stuff, but no. The trader returns. I'm back. It looks like you made me the 3 farmers hoe I asked for. Are you still willing to trade them to me? I give you 2 stone mall in exchange. Still sounds good? Indeed it does. I accept. Yeah. Alright, we got 2 malls now. Oh, well, or they could mean hammers. That too. Stone mall for flattening faces. You can do that for hammer, that's for sure. Can I see what they actually do though? Oh, that's fine. That'd be nice. Oh, no. Oh, getting equipped with pinning level equipment. Alright, that's nice. That was worth it. And I'm pretty sure that would do more things than the wooden's practice sword would. Or just one sword. Are these practice swords? No, just one sword. Yeah, just one sword. Because it says required to promote a halfling into a footman. That's the healer mode. Wait a second, does he have a mohawk? Yes, he does. Huh. That's new. And he's an interesting mohawk too. He has a mohawk. Wait, no, that's not a mohawk. That's a hat. A hat for the herbalist, isn't it? Because it's a different color. Comes on the back. I mean, it could very well be a mohawk. I mean, they could have added the hat for an herbalist in the last patch, or since the last time we had an herbalist. So I might not have seen it, but is that a hat or is that a mohawk? Can't really tell. I mean, reasons why I think it's a hat is because, well, it goes down like that, goes down like that, and 2, it's slightly different color than his hair. So yeah, that's probably a hat. Is there a way for me to easily... Oh, I know an easy way for me to tell if that's part of the herbalist design or not. Is just look at the main menu. Is there's an herbalist there? Which, we're actually out of time, so let's do that. And the first time we're not actually ending in one of this, but yeah, kind of the first time we're not actually ending in a in game, but we're actually ending in the main menu. Get the main menu. I am using shall play, so it should be fun. Oh, that's a clerk. Never mind. I forgot. Yeah, that's a clerk. The clerk does have a hat, or something. So yeah. I mean, I can't remember a time that I did save or did end the video outside of the game. You know, in the menus. I mean, I'm sure I've done it once or twice, but kind of don't know. I mean, when we had problems. Oh, probably when we had problems. But even then, when we had problems, I mostly ended in game. So, you know what? Let's end. No, I already saved. So yeah, let's end it here, and look at the awesome art. Nevertheless. Alright, so that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Or this episode, I mean. Thanks for watching. Although, I would appreciate, thanks for watching. Let's try again. And thanks for watching this episode. I really appreciate you all watching, these videos. I also appreciate if you leave comments right there. And just in what series I watch next. Or tips on how I'll play Stonehearth in general. No tips, comments, per real digital tip. And I guess, see you next week in an episode of Starbane Alpha!